Hi everyone, I'm True Soul, and this is my video game action figure collection. So yeah guys, just off the bat I want to apologize for the background noise. I have AC blasting. It's summertime, so it's hot. Anyway, so what you guys are looking at right now is pretty much my video game shelf, but I put it out here on my work desk so you guys can get a better look at everything. So pretty much these are just all my action figures of characters that come from video games. You guys probably already noticed that I don't have Sonic up here. It's only because the Sonic that I have is from the movies, so I decided to exclude him. He's on my movie shelf, which at some point I'll do a video about that. But I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a quick rundown. We're going to try to go from left to right. Over here you can probably notice I have most of my Fortnite figures. I don't have all of them, only because most of the time when I display Fortnite, I usually display all of them at the same time. But these are pretty much some of my favorite ones. A lot of them are from Jazzware. We got the Black Knight. Meowscles, one of my favorite Fortnite figures that I have. Scuba Jonesy back here. And then we got regular Jonesy over here. I got the Peely. So I do have a lot of Jazzwares. Drift. Drift is another one of my favorite ones from Jazzware. But I do have a couple of ones from the Hasbro line. I got Sky over here. I also got Man Cake. Maybe at a later date, because I am planning on, I'm not prioritizing it right now, but I am planning on getting some more Fortnite figures, so somewhere down the line I will gladly do a video on those. But let's keep going here. You guys have probably already noticed some of my Street Fighter figures. Over here I got the SH Figure Arts Akuma. I know Jada Toys has been making some, and I do have some Jada Toys Street Fighter figures. I've been thinking about getting the Jada Toys Akuma just because I kind of like his mobility a little bit more than this one. But I like the look of this one better. But for stop motions, because he's such a bulky guy, there's some poses that I can't get him in. They don't look quite right to me. So this one's probably just going to be for my display, and I'll probably get a Jada Toys Akuma for my stop motions. But let's go over here. I also have Kratos and Atreus, who I do plan on using on a stop motion in the near future. So I believe this toy line that this Kratos and Atreus came from, I don't know if they ever even got an official name, but it's pretty much they were making like characters that were from like PlayStation video games or like PlayStation exclusive video games. So you know, we got some God of War, they made like some Horizon, they made some Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us, but I think that was pretty much it. They didn't really make any more after that, which was kind of a bummer, because I was looking forward to maybe seeing them make some other stuff. But we're not going to be sad about that for too much longer. We're going to keep going. Oh, we got Link over here. Now this is from Figma Arts. I don't know what version it is. I actually never really played any Zelda games. I just like Link as a character. That's why I have him. And moving on down. Now, I do have a couple Sonics figures. I have Tails and I got Dark Chow. That's pretty much it for Sonic at the moment. Over here I got the Ken, who's also from Jada Toys Ken. I got Guile, another really good Jada figure. And then over here I got Chun-Li. Recently they announced that they were going to be starting the Alpha series, so I'm really looking forward to that. There's a couple of characters that I want to get from that. You can't see them as well, but I got Ollie. He's pretty much like a glider in Fortnite that Sky has. This came with the Sky figure from Fortnite. I don't have one of those peg things to stick. I think you're supposed to be able to stick something in this hole so they can look like, you know, they're flying. But the ones that I have don't fit him for some reason. And here we got Mario and Luigi. They're just Jack specific figures. And then in front of them, I got my humble little Among Us collection. These are the ones that came like those mystery boxes. I got just about all of them. I think I'm still missing the purple, and then like there's a blue. I'm playing a blue crewmate and like purple imposter. I think that I'm missing. We're going to keep going. Also from Jada Toys, I got Mega Man. Another figure I like a lot. From Jack Specific, this is Axel from Streets of Rage 2, for any of you that play that game. One of my favorite video games of all time, for me personally. And I got Mewtwo over here. I do not remember what toy line he is from, so do not ask me. But beneath him, I got some Blockies Pokemon. I really like this line. I like putting them together, and they've just been a lot of fun to get. I'm probably going to be getting some more Pokemon figures in the near future or far future, whatever. I've been slowing down on collecting, been focusing primarily on working on stop motions, which take a while. Now here it gets a little bit more interesting. I got, from Minecraft, I got Steve and Creeper, also Jack Specific. But behind them I have this guy. Now for any of you guys that played Fall Guys, this is not Fall Guys. This is pretty much from a ripoff. It's from a Fall Guys ripoff called Stumble Guys, which I actually played it, and you know, it's fun. I like it, but they made like a limited time toy line of these guys, and this is one of the characters that you can play with, called the Serial Killer, which is, you know, he's an actual box of cereal that kills people. Very nice. Gotta keep moving. So we got Rue over here, which is pretty much a kangaroo with box and gloves, also from Streets of Rage 2. So we like him a lot. Fei Long from Street Fighter 2, Jada. And then I also got the M. Bison, which is also from Jada. I do have a SH Figure Arts Bison. There he comes with like his folded arms that you can put. I primarily got this one for stop motions. I don't have the other one displayed at the moment. Over here I got Tracer and Cassidy, or McCree, from any of you that remember. His name used to be McCree from Overwatch. Primarily got these figures because I did play a lot of Overwatch back in the day, mostly with my friends. I never played it by myself. So these toys are from Hasbro. The line's discontinued. They haven't made any in a while, but there's still a couple more characters that I would like to get. I always wanted to, for some reason, I always wanted to do a stop motion where it's like I have a team of Overwatch characters and they're fighting a team of Fortnite characters. But I can't do that with just two. But maybe someday. We got Cammy over here, also from Street Fighter 2, Jada Toys, and then behind her is Dalsim. I've really been liking the Street Fighter figures. Mostly on my video game shelf, they primarily take up most of the spots. And I have been thinking about, because I do have a Power Rangers display, but I haven't really been collecting any Power Rangers. I mostly just collected Mighty Morphin. But I might put my Power Ranger display in storage and then give the Street Fighter characters or the Fortnite characters, because there's a lot of those too, their own shelf. And that's pretty much it for the tour, guys. I know about a month ago I did a video showing all my anime figures. When it comes to my collections that are smaller, because for those of you that have been around for a while, I primarily collect Star Wars and Marvel. Anything else is a lot smaller. So if for some reason you think this is a lot, you haven't seen my Star Wars collection, which I have plenty of videos on that if you want to go check those out. But that's pretty much going to do it for me. Next time I'm probably going to show you guys my movie, well, I call it my movie / TV show, which is also very interesting. So I'm looking forward to showing that to you guys. But anyway, before I start rambling, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Please comment down below if you have any of these figures, which ones are your favorite. And also be sure to head on my channel so you can check out other videos. And yeah, that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and go to my channel and check out other videos. Catch you later.